If you thought Joe Milton was going to, or in any type of way, challenge Dak Prescott for the QB1 spot, let the questions go to bed, go to rest. It's not happening. Joe Milton is forever QB2, probably QB3. Welcome back. Welcome back to Cowboys Digest. My name is Tyree Allison. We appreciate you checking in. As always, before we get started, we did notice 80% of you watching are not subscribed. As always, this is your number one source for everything Dallas Cowboys news, updates on the fly. We have them right here, and of course, it is 100% free. So please hit that subscribe button. We're going to go right into it. Firstly, we did have some Cowboys suited up, but not playing, like CeeDee, Pickens and Dak, of course, kind of getting a feel for it for the game, how it's going to be feeling, what the vibes are going to be like. I dug it. Overall, of course, as Coach was saying, and as I've mentioned in previous videos, it was going to be vanilla. This looked very, very vanilla. I'm going to kind of go through just some notes I took throughout the quarters as I did before, when I recapped the previous game when we played the Rams. So, quarter one, 3 and out, plus a safety. Joe Milton, what are you doing? He was out of sync pretty much, to me the whole time. Joe, he was out of sync. I mean, he had that one nice throw to Mingo. We'll get there, but he was out of sync. Cooper rush on his second possession goes down the field, to about the 15. They settle for 3. Milton on the second possession was terrible as well. Throwing bullets at the fullback like his hands are certified. Like, what are you doing? Cooper rush on his third possession. He throws a pick. Throws a pick to Andrew Booth, and it's like, but it's not like that, because you heard what I've been saying about Andrew Booth, and it's funny that he goes and gets a pick six. It doesn't raise the stock for me. Let me know in the comments if it raises stock for you. It doesn't raise the stock for me. I'm not an Andrew Booth guy. He's still CB4, CB5 to me, but it was cool to see him get the pick six. I'm happy for him, but it's still not enough. It's not enough. I need to see that all season, playoffs, and in the Super Bowl before I'm checking any boxes on Andrew Booth. I don't know how I feel about Matt Eber's defense. Again, I know Coach Shoddy said everything's going to be vanilla. We're not showing anything, but if we can't do some of these basic, formations in place and look locked down in any type of context, a way like that, I don't know how we're going to look doing things that are quote unquote a little more fancy now. Going into Q2. Next Cooper possession, it was an easy run drive down the field. Harmon, number 36, guy on our team, got injured. I think he's going to be okay, though. Cooper goes back. Pretty much he gets him down to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys end up throwing out a challenge flag. Didn't get it. Got down to a 3rd and 2, and the Cowboys stopped him surprisingly. They stopped the running. Then the Ravens went for it on 4th down. Cooper Rush throws a touchdown. Cowboys do Cowboys things. And it proceeded. On the next Cowboys possession, we finally get a 1st down. With that only being like the 6 plays that we like. At one point, it was Cowboys had 6 offensive plays to like the Ravens having 30 plus. It's not good overall. This guy, I'm kind of mid. I'm half and half. I still like Will Greer, not Gear. Someone checked me on that. And that's what I like. That's what I'll be telling y'all to do. Let me know how to correctly pronounce some of these guys' last names sometimes, but I think Will is still better right now than Joe. Tyler Booker, he looked great. There was a really solid. I can't show any type of clips or it'll stop it, but overall he was getting his hands on guys and was moving guys. To me, I think overall Tyler Booker looked great. He was opening lanes. Milton was still missing wide open receivers. Then we get into the 4th. Get to a 4th down, and Sanders, he didn't get it, so we weren't able to pick it up even on short downs. Ravens get it at their 45. We made some good plays, pass breakups, some big hits. We forced them to kick 3. Would it be in 15-7 with just under 4 left in the second? Next possession, Milton picks up 1 first down, then 3 and out. Offense was mid as expected, and again, Shoddy said we're not showing anything. Cooper goes down to the 2-minute drill and then gets picked off by number 43, Kierman Hall, and then Milton throws a interception right back. So we get a pick. Milton throws a bomb down the field, and then it gets picked off. So at this point, I'm like, where is Will Greer? Can we put him in the game? I think we've seen all we need to see. The Ravens take over. Number 53, Shamar James. He looked great. He had a big hit on a 3rd and 4. rush to get out on a first down as well. Overall, the Ravens, I feel like I'm not going to say they curb stomped us, but we did look very mid. I mean, by the end of the half, it was 18-7. They settled for a field goal to end the second quarter. That is just kind of what we have to deal with. This was the first half numbers. I have another one of these that shows the end of the game. Again, as you can see, Cooper Rush, 20 of 30, 198. 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Very Cooper Rush-esque. I mean, when you look at it, it's like, why in the world did we get rid of Cooper Rush for Joe Milton? I mean, you can look at the rushing. The rushing wasn't, it's pretty much nothing there at all either for us. About 20 yards. They had 75, so we're not getting too much of a stops. It was a little brutal. But again, according to the coaches, we're not showing much of anything. But it's just like, what can this team do right in more context than what we've seen? It has still yet to be seen. So going into quarter three, I'm going to leave this up. Quarter three, Milton 3 and out to start the third quarter. Devin Levert, I believe, came in for the Ravens. Cowboys hold him to a 4th and 2. Next possession, Milton is still out there, and it's like, why? He's still looking vanilla. Deuce Vaughn. I'm not feeling Deuce Vaughn right now. I think he gets some okay blocks, but he's just, to me, in my opinion, he's too small. 3rd and 8, Milton throws it deep, a completion to Jonathan Mingo. That was cool. I meant to show this picture when I was talking about Cooper Rush. Listen, the Mingo pass was cool. If anything, Mingo kind of foreshadowed and kind of looked like the iteration of what I like to call our A.J. Brown that I think he can be, because he is the exact same size as him. He's just got to get open and, create space for himself. And he can make plays like this. Dak can throw that ball, though, too. Dak can 100% throw that ball. That was nice. We had a holding call that did end up bringing us back a little bit. And, of course, we weren't able to make it up. Then we did settle for 3, making it 18-10 with 8 minutes left in the third. Next Ravens possession. They played tic-tac, passy pass. Down the field, down to 50, down to the 30, to the 15, and the Cowboys 7-3, making it 21-10 in the third. Overall, again, still super vanilla in the fourth quarter. I'm going to pretty much sum that up by saying, we made it 28-13 halfway through. Will Gear finally came in, and to me, he had some pretty big completions. He just throws it better. He added to a completion to Noah Fant. Then overall, the Ravens' next possession, they were still kind of running all over us. Their third team, they were. Will Gear, he was still finishing the rest of the game. The defense ended up getting a stop. Overall, this game finished with a score of, I have it right here, 31-13. Overall, 100%, this team looked super vanilla. It ended right here where you see Devin even came in, 5 for 10, 53 yards. Overall, they had 251 passing yards and 148 yards of rushing on us, whereas the Will Gear came in 1 for 5. It's just, again, it's as Cowboys fans, I think we should be as optimistic as possible right now. We're still waiting on this man to get signed. That's what it's about overall. This game, let me know in the comments what you think, how you think the team overall performed. That was just more of my, just my notes and my breaking down these quarters and how we did. I think overall, as Coach Shoddy said, we're not showing anything. We better look like the most revamped offensive defense this NFL or this generation has ever seen, in an NFL season that is approaching. Like, as vanilla as we look, we better look some type of new sharp by the time week 1 hits, because we just got to be optimistic and trust the process right now with Shoddy, because that I do. I trust Coach Shoddy's process. I'm not sold on Joe Milton. I think Will Grier can definitely be QB2 easily. Overall, Mingo, I'm proud of Mingo. I think the defense overall has some really good, some flash plays, some flash stops. I'm still not sold on Booth, but in its totality, this was one of those games where it's like, okay, in the regular season, what would it look like? And it would have looked like Mike would have been out there, and it would have been a lot more, a lot more Micah type plays going on. But This has been Cowboys Digest. We appreciate you checking in. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this game, the Cowboys overall, and I will definitely be looking out for those and respond to you guys. And as always, we'll see you next time.